Hello, and welcome to the top 5 Skyrim mods of the month for September 2023. It's the month of Starfield's release, the hot new game on the modding scene. But don't forget, Skyrim isn't done with you yet. So, as usual, I'll be using a mix of the highest rated mods and a few of my personal favourites. They're also in no particular order, and let's begin. Simon Magus, author of many of Skyrim's most popular gameplay overhauls, has been on a roll for the past few months, with his latest mod being Artificer, one or the other, which tweaks artifact items to be more useful with unique new effects. Take the Dawnbreaker sword for example. By default, it burns enemies for 10 points of damage, and if killing undead, there's a chance to cause a fiery explosion that turns or destroys nearby undead. It's good, but it feels a bit underwhelming as a gift from a Daedric prince. So with this mod, Dawnbreaker deals 40 sun damage to the undead, and undead targets below half health have a chance to explode with 200 sun damage, plus all targets take fire damage over time. So these kind of changes are found across over 100 unique items, some of which being completely new. It makes it so late game characters don't need to focus on smithing and enchanting if they want the very best gear. Plus there's some items that aren't necessarily buffed, but just make more sense, like the Thieves Guild boots, which usually give you better lockpicking and pickpocketing, but now they'll improve your sneak, because, you know, they're boots. It's yet another great and balanced Simon Magus overhaul. This is one of the more lesser known mods of the month, but it's a type of addition I love. It simply adds a small docks with a pathway leading up to Winterhold. That's it, and it's great. Winterhold may be up high, but it's still a coastal city that relies on trade, and so of course it should have some docks. It's such a simple thing, but seeing boats and dock workers below the city is just one of those things that brings the world to life. As someone who primarily plays in first person, I rarely pay much attention to the latest and greatest animation mods. But what I do love are mods that change the game over time to reflect your progression, and skill-based dynamic animations is one such mod. It makes it so your movement for sneaking, archery and casting animations will change as you become more proficient. So from the level 1 to 50 sneak skill, you'll look like this. Then from 50 to 75, it's like this. And finally, an expert sneaker will be hunched down like this. For magic users, animations start off with the exaggerated vanilla movements, then over time they change to any animation mod of your choosing. And the same goes for archery, where you can choose to have a more confident form past level 50. And if you don't know what animation mods to have them changed to, this Mods Nexus page has a couple it recommends. Yet another immersion mod for northern cities is Skyrim is Cold, which adds sleeves and thick winter outfits for the NPCs in snowy areas. It's always been weird how people wear thin, sleeveless rags in these frozen wastelands, so now they're finally dressed appropriately. And the way these armours are distributed means they're compatible with similar mods like Wet and Cold, which gives NPCs gloves and face masks. Plus these outfits work seamlessly with survival mods, so it's something I'm going to keep permanently in my load order. Finally, we have the Knight of the Void, a fully voiced follower that's incredibly high quality, coming with her own quests, unique armour, custom mount, a romance, and over 700 lines of dialogue.
Blood approaches.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
Art thou all right?
And the dialogue is definitely what stands out, as it goes for that more Dark Soulsy, grim, to-the-point dialogue that sounds very different from the usual Skyrim dialect.
Thy kin doesn't seem to mind the chill of Skyrim. Must be nice.
And honestly, I think it would sound weird if it wasn't for the great voice acting. I find the voices were often let down in otherwise great follower mod, as either the acting is just or the sound quality stands out too much against Skyrim's NPCs. But for this mod, it's among the best out there.
It's but a rest. No man is a being of constant work, even if I wished.
And this level of quality is seen throughout all aspects of the mod, so I hope to see it get the attention it deserves. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a like, so it helps the channel grow. And a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters, John Ratz, Ter Aura, Jaden Shaw, Jake Carlo, Dweezil Peepants, Rook, Alec Bentley, Jack Ma, and Christian Howell. I can't thank you enough, because all these donations help me keep the channel running and post as many videos as I do, so thank you so much. And farewell everyone.